All right, we'll start calling up race number 1 in just a few minutes. Race number 1 tonight going to be our rookie class. That'll be Mason, Riley, Kyle, and Nicole. Turn marshals for this category will be our Sportsman Open category. That'll be Paxton, Ben, Justin, Brian, and John. Yeah, maybe race number 5. Yeah. Okay. Cool. We'll get you in race 4 and race 2 and 4. All right, got some of my marshals out here already. Good stuff. So, Vince, I got you number 2 and number 4. So our rookie class tonight going to be Mason, Riley, Kyle, and Nicole. Already got some of my turn marshals out here, so good stuff. Turn marshals will be Sportsman Open, which tonight's going to be all 4-wheel drives. All right, Ben and John getting the ball rolling on our 17.5 4-wheel drive class. If anybody else is interested in running that category, it would be nice to see it become its own standalone category. Cool. So we got 3 of them. Justin's in on that bandwagon as well. But yeah, anybody else out there wants to run 4-wheel drive, maybe feels like 13.5 might be a little bit fast. 17.5 actually gets around the track really well. You'll see later tonight when Ben, John, and Justin take to the course. Okay. All right, we might only have 2 drivers for this one. I'll try to stall a little bit. No need? Okay. Okay. Yeah, lots of traffic. Lots of traffic. Okay, so yeah, we'll probably need some volunteer help to marshal race number 2 in that case. All right, so let's get our drivers from race number 9. Let's get all of you guys out here. If you are in race number 9, I will need you to turn marshal, please. So, it is going to be Mason and Kyle in this one. So, thinking out loud, I'm thinking about doing a track change on Wednesday. I got an idea for the right side, and I'm starting to come up with an idea for the left side. We'll leave the middle the same, though. Well, the middle's not going to change. That's a good challenge, then. It's good practice.
Kyle Panaga.
Okay, we got our racers checked in. Ooh. All right, Ben will get that body reattached. And Ben, is there anybody marshaling on this side over here? Cool, awesome. All right, we'll get this race underway. Actually, Ben, if you can straighten out that pipe by the 2 dots, please. Thank you, thank you. Cool. All right, we'll get this one rolling. Got half the field here for round 1. We'll get the other half in round 2. All right, this is our rookie category. All right, we're 20 seconds in. So both cars are being scored. Kyle's first lap in 18.8. Doing great. All right, Mason at 24-7, the all-day lap. All day, every day. All right, we got Kyle and Mason sharing the track here just about 1 minute in. All right, we got one joining in. Okay, Nicole's going to make the opening round. Good stuff. All right, minute 15 in, 2:45 to go. Oh, go, go, go. All right, Kyle, Mason, and Nicole, you're running order. We're a minute 45 in, 2:15 to go. All right, Kyle currently working on an 12-lap pace now. Was previously 11, now progressing to a 12-lap run.
2 minutes
Got
left.
Mason on a 9-lap run, Nicole on a 7-lap run. 2 down, 2 to go. Stadium Truck is up next. All right, we got a minute 35 to go. Yeah, Kyle fast lap in 18.8. Got Mason 23 flat, Nicole 28.8. Minute 25 to go, drivers. Kyle, Mason, Nicole, you're running order. Minute 15 to go, 75 seconds remain. All right, drivers, 3 minutes down.
1 minute left.
1 minute left. All right, 35 seconds to go. Got 10 seconds left, drivers. Nicole resetting her fast lap, going 21.4. Oh, man. Oh, man. Ouch. Well, keep going, drivers. You two are still on the clock. All right, keep going, drivers. Keep going.
Nicole Mina done.
All right, one more car, one more car. Go, Mason, go.
All drivers are finished. Mason Cassidy done.
Okay, that'll be a race, guys. Looks like Mason might need a little bit of maintenance. I hope it's not that bad. All right, folks. So Kyle taking the victory here. Getting 11 laps in 3:47. Got Nicole with a 9-lap run. Mason also a 9-lap run. Okay, I am going to need some turn marshals for this next one. Might need a little bit of volunteer help here on this race.
Hollywood. Barry Soppet. Julian Taylor. George Laxson.
Oh, wow. Looks like Sal's switching the colors up on us.
Vince Peterson.
All right, we'll need a few volunteers as well as some drivers from the last one. All right, all of our stadium trucks are checked in. Careful in the chicane. Got a little track maintenance going down. Careful in the chicane, drivers. Got a little track maintenance happening. Awesome. Thank you very much. Okay, drivers, we got some marshals out here. We are going racing. All right, got Sal 17.3, Barry at 20. Vince at 20.7. George is 16.9. And Julian making his way around to complete lap number 1 with a 15.8. Doing great. All right, lap 2 for Barry, also a 15.8. Also doing great. Right now it's Taylor with the lead, followed by Sal, George, Barry, and Vince. 50 seconds in, drivers. All right, 105 down, 3:55 to go. So Julian currently in 19.505. We got Barry at 18.04, George 18.09, Sal 18.09, Vince a 16 flat. Minute 30 down, 3:30 to go. Minute 45 in, 3:15 remaining. All right, we're 2:05 into this one, 2:55 to go. Right now it's Taylor, Soppet, Alvarez, Laxson, and Peterson. Your running order. Taylor bringing that fast lap down to a 15.3. We got Barry at 15.7. Sal going 16.6, George 16.9, and Vince a 17.5. 2:30 in, 2:30 to go. We're halfway through. This is race number 2 on track. Our stadium truck class up next will be 13.5 four-wheel drive. So we got Julian 5.8 ahead of Barry. Barry 6.6 ahead of Sal. Sal 3.1 ahead of George. George 11 ahead of Vince. We are now 3 minutes in.
2 minutes left.
Barry bringing fast time for himself down to a 15.5. Julian still holding fast lap at a 15.3. Julian a little off trajectory there, but able to keep it on all 4 wheels. 1:45 to go. So Taylor, Soppet, Alvarez, Laxton, and Peterson, your full running order. Minute 30 to go. Minute 20 remains. As time by, Julian 3.6 ahead of Barry. Barry 11 ahead of Sal. Sal 3.7 ahead of George. George 14 ahead of Vince. Minute 5 remains. Oh, need a little help up front. Careful up front, guys. Double up front. Be careful. And that is clear. Just under a minute to go. Taylor at 19:03. Soppet at 19:07. Alvarez in 18:06. Laxton in 18:12. Peterson in 16:02. Yeah, 40 seconds left. "30 seconds remain. Trouble for Taylor. "15 seconds remaining. And Barry now to the top spot. Right now, the gap between those 2 trucks is 0.2 of a second.
Vince Peterson done. Barry Soppet done. Hollywood done.
Keep going, keep going. Oh.
George Laxton done. All drivers are finished.
And that'll be a race, guys. Barry going to take
Taylor
TQ of round 1, going a 19:05. Got Julian a 19:09, Sal an 18:05, George 18:11, Vince a 16 flat. All right, up next is going to be 13.5 four-wheel drive.
Bruh. Kevin Allen. Jordan Rivera. Too Soon Jr. Goompa.
All right, Vernali once again running that carpet gray car.
BP.
It's even harder to see from up here. It just looks like wheels.
Ryan Bernally.
All right, folks. Let's see. Vince, is there anybody to your left over here? Cool. All right. All right, once we get Sal in his spot, we are good to go. All right, we're going racing. You know, I really don't want a 4-wheel drive buggy. I really don't. But this class looks legitimate. All right, we got Kalis at 14.5, Bryant to 15.1, Brandon 15.2, Kevin 15.4, Jordan 15.7, Ryan to 16.2, Jeff is 18.2. $40 seconds in. All right, now it's Kalis Low out front, followed by Bryant, Brandon, Kevin, Jordan, Jeff, and Ryan. Kalis down to a 14.2 already. Got Bryant at 14.3, Brandon at 14.9, Kevin at 15.0, Jordan 15.0, Jeff 15.2, and Ryan at 15.2 as well. Driving that two-wheeler. All right, 105 down, 3:55 remaining. So Kalis down to a 14.1. Kalis on 21.01 for pace. Got Bryant to 21.03. Brandon 20 flat. Jordan 20.04. Kevin 20.04. Jeff a 19.12. Ryan an 18.08. Got a minute 40 down and 3:20 to go. Jordan down to a 14.7. Kevin down to a 14.9. Got a minute 50 in, 3:10 remaining. BP 14.6 that time by. Careful up front. That is clear. 2 down, 3 to go. Bryant Mirafonte going 13.9. And I'll put him on top of the leaderboard. He is 0.7 of a second ahead of Kalis. Kalis 4 seconds ahead of BP. BP 1.1 ahead of Jordan. Jordan 0.7 ahead of Kevin. Kevin 12 ahead of Ryan. Ryan 0.1 ahead of Jeff. All right, 2:25 in, 2:35 to go. All right, Bryant 21 flat. Kalis 21.03. Brandon 21.13. Jordan 20.02. Kevin 20.06. Ryan 19.13. Jeff 19.15. Yeah, 2:15 remaining, drivers. BP now down to a 14.5, looking alive. All right, we're now 3 minutes in.
2 minutes left.
All right, Bryant's out front, 21 flat. Kalis 21.02. Brandon at 21.12. Jordan 20.02. Kevin 20.07. Jeff 19.08. Ryan 19.12. And it's close out front. Bryant just 0.8 of a second ahead of Kalis. Oh, somebody's car is making some noises. Oh, it might be Jeff. Minute 15 remaining. All right, folks, we are 4 minutes down.
1 minute left.
$45 seconds remain. Bryant's at 21 flat. Kalis 21.02. Brandon 21.13. Kevin 20.06. Jordan 20.09. Ryan on 19.11. $30 seconds remain. $15 seconds to go. Careful up front, guys. Need a little help up front. Careful up front, guys. Careful up front. That is clear. 5 seconds remain.
Goompa done. Bra done. BP done. Kevin Allen done. Jordan Rivera done.
Okay,
All
that'll be a
drivers
race,
are
guys.
finished.
Bryant goes
Ryan
21
Burnley
flat.
done.
Kayla's 2103. Kevin 2006. Brandon 2006. Jordan 2009. Ryan 1912. Okay, race number 4. Sportsman Buggy, you are up. Milo, Theo, Alex, Ben, and Vince.
Milo Laxon. 10 car Ted. Alex Dang.
Okay, looking for 2 more cars to get checked in.
Vince Peterson.
All right.
Ben Halverson.
All right, folks. Everybody's checked in. Let you guys go around one more time here. All right, we're going to get this party started. When you cross the line, your time will begin. All right, Milo going 18-3. Way to be. Theo 17-9. Vince 17-8. Ben 17-3. Alex a 16-9. So Alex Dang, your fastest opening lap here. 45 seconds in, 4:15 remains. Halverson a 16-8. All right, so that'll put Ben to the top spot, followed by Theo, Vince, Milo, and Alex. Theo down to a 16-8. Vince a 16-2. 110 down, 350 remaining. Got intermediate buggy coming up next. This is race number 4 on track. So Ben currently 8/10 ahead of Theo. Theo 9/10 ahead of Vince. Vince 5.1 ahead of Milo. Milo 3.8 ahead of Alex. Careful in the chicane. That is clearing up. Got buck 45 down. 3:15 to go. All right, Ben going 16-4 that last time by. Not this time though. So we got 205 down, 255 to go. $220 down, 240 to go. Right now we got Vince just 0.05 ahead of Theo. Theo just 1 second ahead of Ben. Ben 12 ahead of Milo. Milo half a second ahead of Alex. So we got some good racing going on here. Vince, Theo, and Ben all within 2 seconds. I got Milo and Alex just a couple of seconds apart now. Maybe a few more seconds now. 2:15 remaining. All right, VP out front. He is driving the orange, yellow, and blue. We got Theo in the 2 spot, driving the white and red. Ben in the 3, driving the all blue.
2 minutes left.
Got Milo out there, driving silver and red. And we got Alex out there, driving purple, green, yellow with the orange wing. I think the orange wing's a nice touch. All right, 3:20 down, 1:40 to go. Vince, Theo, Ben, Milo, Alex, your full running order. 1:30 to go. Minute 20 remains here. Vince on 18:10, Theo in 18:15, Ben at 17:04, Milo 17:14, Alex 16:16.
One minute left.
All right, 50 seconds remaining. Vince 18:09, Theo 18:15, Ben 17:02, Milo 17:18, Alex 16:15. 35 seconds remain. This is race number 4 on track. Intermediate buggy, you will be up next. $20 seconds remain.
Milo Laxon done.
All right. Only one car done so far.
Ben Halverson done. Vince Peterson done. All drivers are finished.
And that will be a race, guys.
Done.
VP,
Alex
Vince
Dang
Peterson
done.
taking the W there, going 18:12. Theo going 18:19. Ben going 17:03. Milo a 16:01. And Alex a 16:15. All right, folks, please put your buggies away. Come on out to turn marshal. Up next, race 5. That'll be Kay, Brian, Paxton, Justin, Jeff, and George.
K. Kim. Jeff Nice.
Careful up front, guys. Careful up front, up front, up front, up front. Oh. Oh. It might just be a ball cup.
Hackman.
Hopefully it's just a ball cup.
Brian Cassidy. Justin Levers. George Laxon.
All right, so I'm thinking out loud once again. Track change this coming Wednesday, hopefully. So this could be the final Friday night on this particular track. Oh, we're checking out Lever's ride. All right, everybody's checked in. We're going racing, guys. Hey, Theo, where are you going? No, take that spot right there. All right, fastest opening lap is going to be Kay going 15.9. Lap number 2, a 15.5. Got Jeff a 15.7. Got Pac-Man a 16.7. George a 16.7. Brian a 16.9. Justin 18 flat at the moment. Yeah, 50 seconds in, 4:10 to go. All right, 1 down, 4 to go. K down to a 15.2. Right now, K's pace at 2013. We got Jeff at 19.10. George 18.01. Brian 18.08. Paxton is 17.03. Justin 16.09. All right, I believe K could potentially lock up the intermediate tonight. Take a look at the points here. We're a minute 30 down, 3:30 to go. Yeah, with a W tonight, K would have it in the bag. Maybe even a second. It sounds like there might be some money changing hands. Oh. Oh. I think he was just joking. I hope. All right, 2:15 down, 2:45 to go. All right, now it is going to be. Let's see, I think K might have missed a lap there. I'll get that taken care of. .235 in, 2:25 to go. Right now it's Jeff out front, 19.13. Got George at 19.16. K 18.12. Paxton 18.15. Brian 17.03. Justin 16.09. 2:50 down, 2:10 remains. So right now your top 3 in intermediate
left.
points going to be K, Jeff, and Pac-Man. So we got 3:15 down, a minute 45 to go. Jeff Nye 1.8 ahead of George. George 10 ahead of K. K 4.8 ahead of Brian. Brian 4 ahead of Pac-Man. Pac-Man 20 ahead of Justin. Minute 35 remaining. .340 down, a minute 20 to go. Jeff 19.11. George 18 flat. K 18.09. Careful in the rhythm, rhythm. A minute 10 remains. All right, we're now 4 minutes in.
1 minute left.
So Jeff 19.11, George 19.16, K 18.07, Brian 17.05, Paxton 17.06, Justin 15.15. Paxton going 15.9 that time by. Good lap. Oh, careful in the back straight. Go wide. That is clear. Careful up front, guys. Careful up front. Careful in the chicane. Careful in the chicane. 20 seconds remain. All right, 5 seconds left, drivers. Keep on going. Jeff out front, followed by George K., Brian Paxton, and Justin.
K. Kim done. Pac-Man done.
All right, it's going to be close between Paxton and Brian
Jeff
here.
Nyes done. Brian Cassidy done. Justin Levers done.
All right, that'll be a race,
All
and it's
drivers
going to be
are
Jeff
finished.
taking round one out of
George
1911.
Laxon done.
George goes 1916K, 1804, Paxton 1708, Brian 1709, Justin 1513. All right, folks, up next is going to be Expert. Race number 6. Our Expert Buggy class, 10 cars tonight. Be a full house.
Rico Padilla. Bruh. El Tigre.
All right, I'm going to need my drivers from Intermediate Buggy to come on out.
Let's go Art. Martin White. Ryan R. Randall. Jordan Rivera. Ryan Vernally.
Oh, rhythm section, guys, rhythm section. I heard someone say driver's stand, but I don't see anything down over there. He was just simply stating that he was on the driver's stand. Okay, I get it. I'm here. Okay, guys, we're going to get this party started. Okay, so our first lap. Let's see, Kayla's going to 14.5. And I expect that'll stand as the fastest opening lap. Careful in the cinnamon roll, cinnamon roll. Careful in the cinnamon roll. We're 35 in, 4:25 to go. Go. Kayla's down to a 14.2. Brian down to a 14.2. Tony a 15.4. Marty a 15.5. Ryan going 15.3. Jordan a 15.5. BP a 15.5. All right, we're 55 down, 4:05 remaining. Right now it's Kalis, Bryant, Ryan, Tony, Ryan, Martin, Rigo, Art, Jordan, and Brandon. BP up, down to a 15.1. Let's see, Bryant down to a 14.1. Martin down to a 14.7. Rigo down to a 15.2. Minute 25 in, 3:35 left. Right now, Kalis, Brian, Martin, Ryan, Rigo, Ryan, Jordan, Tony, Brandon, and Art, your running order. BP bringing it down to a 14-6. Minute 40 down, 3:20 to go. So we got Kalis 2103, Bryant 2105, Martin 2011, Ryan 2013, Tony a 2015, Rigo 2015 as well, Jordan a 2014, Vernali a 19 flat, Perea a 1901, Cardinale a 1908. 205 down, 255 to go. $2.15 in, $2.45 left. Okay, let's 1 second ahead of Bryant. Bryant 8.4 ahead of Marty. Marty 1.4 ahead of Jordan. Oh, Jordan falling down. 2:35 in, 2:25 to go. Careful, exiting the rhythm section. That is clear. Okay, let's 2103, Bryant 2105, Martin 2008, Brandon 2012, Rigo 19 flat, Wilson 1901, Vernali 1902, Randall 1902, Rabara 1904, and Cardinale 1914. Yeah, just under 2 minutes to go. Minute 50 remains. Kalis 1 second ahead of Bryant. Bryant 12 ahead of Martin. Martin 1.8 ahead of Brandon. Brandon 2.3 ahead of Tony. Tony 0.3 ahead of Jordan. Jordan 0.4 ahead of Vernali. Vernali 0.9 ahead of Padilla. Padilla 0.02 ahead of Randall. Randall 5.7 ahead of Cardinale. Minute 30 remains. Jordan down to a 14-5. Got minute 15 to go, drivers.
One minute left.
You heard the man. 4 down, 1 to go. Kalis, Bryant, Martin, Brandon, Jordan, Tony, Ryan, Rigo, and Art, your running order. Kalis 2103, Bryant 2105, Martin 2008, Brandon 2011, Jordan 2011, Tony 2014, Ryan 19 fly, Rigo 19 fly, Ryan 1902, Art 1913. Careful in the rhythm. That is clearing up. 30 seconds remain. Up next is 21-5. Ten seconds. 21-5 is up next. And time has expired. Keep going, keep going.
Goompa done. Bruh done. Martin White done. Ryan R. Randall done. Jordan Rivera done. BP done. LT Gray done. Let's go Art done.
And that will be a race, guys. It's going to be Bryant taking the victory here, 2105. Kalis 2109, Martin 2007, Jordan 2010, Tony 2012, Brandon 2012, Ryan Vernali 2015, Rigo 2015, Ryan Randall 1902, Art 1914. All right, that'll take us into race number 7. That is 21-5 Buggy.
Kinlow. Loctite Milio. Ten Carted. Milo Laxon.
All right, so tonight, looks like Paxton and Ben just 1 point apart.
Alex Dang.
We got Theo about 3
Pac-Man.
points behind Ben. And 21-5 expert. It looks like Ken Lowe will take the points lead tonight. Andrew Knoll is not here. All right, do I have all my marshals?
Ben Halverson.
All right, folks, we're about to get this party started here. All right, this is 21-5 Buggy. Mostly sportsmen. We got a couple experts in there, too. Emilio starting us off a 16-7. Got Theo an 18-0. Ben a 17-4. Alex a 18-2. Milo and Paxton in the 20s. And we haven't seen David Knoll yet. I haven't seen him yet. Okay, 40 seconds in. And right now, sportsman, it's going to be a Ben Halverson leading the way. He is on 18-12 for pace. Theo 17-09, Alex 17-10, Milo 16-09, Pac-Man a 15. And our expert guys got John Melio 19-13. Got Ken Lowe 18-13. Fast lap being held down by John at a 16-3. All right, $120 down, 340 to go. Melio down to a 16-0. Way to go. I think we'll see some 15s out of Melio before the end of the night. He's right there, 16-0 his first run. Halverson going 16-7. Dane going 17-3. Laxon a 17-1. Cassidy going 16-7. Lynn a 17-8. And we got Melio 16-0 and Lowe a 16-8. Minute 50 down, 3:10 remains. Careful on the back straight. That is clear. All right, 2:10 down, 2:50 to go. All right, race leader driving that white, orange, and blue. When you see that car, just give him a little bit of room. All right, now we got Milo Laxon leading the way. He is just half a second ahead of Ben. 2:35 down, 2:25 to go. Milo, your race leader. Got Pac-Man moving up to the 2, fought by Ben, Theo, Alex. And in our expert group, we got John and Ken. About 7 seconds apart. All right, 2 minutes remain.
2 minutes left.
John Melio doing a little marshaling from the driver's stand. So right now, Ben Halverson taking the 1 spot back. He is 0.8 of a second ahead of Milo. Milo 0.9 ahead of Theo. Theo 1 second ahead of Pac-Man. It's a battle here in sportsman. Back straight, careful on the back straight. Oh boy. Yep. Minute 20 remaining. Whoa. Got one out of the park? Indeed. So, Ben Halverson back to the top spot. Right now, things starting to stabilize a little.
1 minute left.
Minute to go. Got Ben 4.3 ahead of Theo. Theo 2 seconds ahead of Paxton. Paxton 11 ahead of Milo. Milo 4 ahead of Alex. And we got John leading the overall 18:03 for pace. Kin going 17:10. Sportsman side, we got Ben 17:05, Theo 17:09, Paxton 17:12, Milo 16:11, Alex 16:17. 30 seconds remain, drivers. All right, we're 20 seconds to go here. Up next is going to be 40 plus. Well, Marshall sound thoroughly entertained. All right, time has expired. Keep on going, drivers. Keep going.
Loctite Milio done. Milo Laxon done. Ben Halverson done. Hackman done. Alex Dang done. Kinlo done.
All right,
All
that'll be a
drivers
race,
are
guys.
finished.
So we
10
got
car
John
10
Milio
done.
going 18:01, Kinlo going 17:10, and our sportsman group. Wow, that's impressive, holding it sideways like that. So our sportsman group, we got Ben Halverson 17:04, Paxton going 17:12, Theo 17:15, Milo 16:05, Alex 16:12.
Martin White.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Barry Soppet.
So this is our 40 plus category. Thank all my drivers or representatives on behalf for
Loctite
21.5.
Kevin Allen. Julian Taylor. Rico Padilla. Let's go Art. Jeff Nyes. Ryan R. Randall.
All right. Tony, are you going to make it? All right, I may need a little help on the left side. Theo, if I can get you at the end of the straightaway, please. All right, folks, we are going to get this race going.
Transponder 3572853. El Tigre.
All right, so our fastest opening lap goes to Barry Soppet out of 14.9. Got Taylor 15-0, Martin White going 15-3, Rigo 15-6. We're 35 seconds in. Careful in the cinnamon roll. Oh, we got Barry out front, followed by Julian, Martin, Kevin, Rigo, Tony, Jeff, Ryan, John, and Art. Barry down to a 14-6 in the mix. 55 down, 4:05 to go. So Barry now 1.7 ahead of Marty. Marty 0.9 ahead of Kevin. Kevin 0.4 ahead of Rigo. Rigo 0.08 ahead of Ryan. Ryan 2 ahead of Tony. Tony 0.4 ahead of Art. Julian leapfrogging both of them. All right, we're a minute 20 down. 3:40 left. Oh, and Barry out of the park. Can somebody get that car? Thank you, Brandon. All right, minute 45 in, 3:15 to go. All right, and David Knoll arriving. He was a little bit late. They were out celebrating Canada Day. Celebrations went a little bit long. Oh, you get those boys jacked up on the maple syrup. Oh, boy. 2:05 down, 2:55 to go. I heard something about Canada just having a pretty awesome victory in the World Cup. 2:20 down, 2:40 remains. Martin White in the one spot, 20:05. Yeah, Kevin 20:08, Ryan 20:13, Julian 20:13, Rigo 19 flat, Tony 19 flat, Art 19:10, John 18:03, Jeff 18:14. Careful in the rhythm section, careful in the rhythm section. Careful in the rhythm section. And that is clearing up. We got 2:15 to go. Martin White out front. 1.7 ahead of Kevin. Kevin 1.6 ahead of Julian. Julian is 0.8 ahead of Ryan. Ryan 0.7 ahead of Rigo. Rigo 0.3 ahead of Tony. Tony 5 ahead of Art. Art 5 ahead of John. John 14 ahead of Jeff. Got a minute 50 to go, drivers. This is race number 8 on track. Race number 9 will be Sportsman Open. Careful in the middle, guys. In the cinnamon roll. Cinnamon roll, cinnamon roll. "90 seconds remain. Martin, Kevin, Julian, Rigo, Ryan, Tony, Art, John, Jeff, and Barry. Minute 15 remains. 75 seconds to go.
One minute left.
You heard the man. A minute to go. Martin 20:05, Kevin 20:08, Julian 20:10, Rigo 20:12, Ryan 19:01, Tony 19:04, Art 19:06, John 19:12, Jeff 17:03. 45 seconds remain. Oh, back straight, back straight. Careful on the back straight. Go inside. Careful on the back straight. Go inside. Oh. Careful on the back straight, guys. "15 seconds. And it looks like Kevin Allen taking over the top spot. Kevin 3.2 ahead of Rigo. Rigo 0.2 ahead of Martin.
LT Gray done.
Oh, careful up front, guys. Careful up front. Double up front. Be careful.
Let's go Art done. Kevin Allen done. Julian Taylor done. Martin White done. Jeff Nyes done. Ryan R. Randall done.
And that
All
will
drivers
be
are
a
finished.
race.
Rico
Kevin
Padilla
taking
done.
the victory here, 2009, Martin the 2011, Rico 2012, Ryan 2015, Tony 1904, Julian 1904, Art 1907, and Jeff 1707. All right, up next, race number 9, going to be our Sportsman Wheeler category. Sportsman 4-wheel drive.
Justin Levers.
Okay, I got 2 drivers on the stand.
Ben Halverson. Racing
Got
Rico.
3 drivers now.
Brian
I'm looking
Cassidy.
for, okay. Oh, it looks like Justin might be, he's making his way back out. Okay, cool. Pac-Man, your car good?
Pac-Man.
All right, folks, we're going to get this show on the road. All right, we're 20 seconds in. Oh. Looks like Justin's car's lost drive. So Rico, fastest opening lap, going 16.9, doing just fine. All right, so it's Rico out front. Oh, a little trouble for Rico. Rico going 16.7, Halverson is 16.8, Brian is 17.7, Pac-Man in 18.1. We're 1 minute down, 4 minutes to go. $16.3 that time by for Racing Rico. Yeah, Brian down to a 16.8, Pac-Man a 17.0, and Ben a 16.8. Now Ben 16.6 in the mix. Rico once again proving his best lap, 16.2. We're a minute 40 down, 3:20 to go. Careful up front, drivers. And that is clear. So Rico out front, 18.04 for pace. Got Brian a 17.04, Paxton a 16.07, and Ben a 16.18. Careful on the back straight. Go wide. Go wide. That is clear. All right, we are just past 2 minutes down. Rico, Cassidy, and Halverson, your running order. Paxton going 16.5 last lap. 2:20 down, 2:40 to go. Back straight, careful on the back straight. That is clear. So Rico leading the way. He is 8 seconds ahead of Brian. Brian 9 ahead of Paxton. Paxton 8 ahead of Ben. 2:45 in, 2:15 left.
Two minutes left.
All right, 3 down, 2 to go. John, Brian, Paxton, and Ben, your running order. After this, we're going right into round 2. Rookie is up next. Okay, go ahead. Minute 20 remaining. Back straight, go inside, go inside. Got just over a minute to go, drivers.
1 minute left.
John on an 18 flat, Brian a 17:07, Paxton a 16 flat, Ben a 16:10. 50 seconds remain, drivers. Oh, that car might be dead. $30 seconds to go. Rico another 16.2, backs it up at 16.5. He is right on the verge of a 19-lap run. Back straight. Go inside, go inside. Rico 16.0. Way to go. Oh, a little monster trucking there. He learned that one from Monster Jam. Keep going.
Racing Rico done.
Ah, Rico gets caught at the line. Almost. A 19-lap run.
Ben Halverson done. Brian Cassidy done.
And that will be a race, guys. It's going to be John, Brian, Ben, Paxton, and Justin for this round of four-wheel drive sportsman. All right, folks. We're going rookie racing up next. Okay, this is round number 2 coming up. Rookie going to be Kyle, Nicole, Mason, and Riley. All right. The whole night? Oh. Ouch. That's expensive. Okay. Yeah. So, wow. All right. We might be canceling race 1. We'll see. We might not have any racers left. Okay, so we're going into race number 2, Stadium Truck. If you guys need a few minutes, I understand. Sportsman Open, you guys will be marshaling stadium truck. Because there's nobody to marshal for, yeah. So our next race up will be Barry, Julian, Sal, George, and Vince.
Barry Soppet.
What? I can't do 5 minutes, but I can give you a few minutes. All right, stadium truck. Barry, Julian, Sal, George, and Vince.
Julian Taylor. George Laxon. Vince Peterson.
All right, got my marshals out here. Got most of my trucks here. All right, guys, less than 5. Boop. Just kidding. That's what I saw. We'll give you a minute. See, now when I do the actual tone, I'm not sure if anyone will believe it. All right, well, let's have a lap here.
Hollywood.
All right, in the meantime, we'll get this party started. That one was for real. All right, Barry a 15-8, Julian a 16-0, Vince a 17-8, Sal a 16-8, and George a 19-0. All right, we're 35 seconds in. Barry Soppet down to a 15-5. Taylor down to the same. So they're just 1/10 apart, and Taylor making the move. Feeling the groove and making the move. 50 seconds in, Taylor a 15-4, and he's looking for more. All right, 1 down, 4 to go. 15-3 way to beat. Barry taking a tumble. Meanwhile, Taylor setting fast lap of 15-3, going 20-11. We got Barry in 1902, Sal in 1804, George a 1710, Vince a 1718. All right, we're $130 down, 3:30 to go. Taylor 2012, Soppet 1908, Alvarez 1802, Loxon 1705, and Vince 1715. All right, $150 down, 3:10 to go. Barry a 15-5. Right now, Taylor 3 seconds ahead. Trouble up front, up front. Thank you, John. Woo. Risking his life there. Commitment. Right now, it's Barry Soppet, half a second ahead of Julian. Got Julian 3.5 ahead of Sal. Sal 8.7 ahead of George. George 4 ahead of Vince. All right, 2:25 in, 2:35 to go. Oh, careful in the rhythm section, guys. Exiting the rhythm. All right, 2:20 remaining. I don't know, BG, where is he? Yeah, 250 down, 2:10 to go. Got BG checking in on the live stream. So, 3 down, 2 to go.
2 minutes left.
Barry 3.2 ahead of Julian. Julian 4.1 ahead of Sal. Sal 16 ahead of George. George 0.1 ahead of Vince. All right, $145 to go. Careful on the back straight. Back straight. That is clear. Minute 35 remaining. Careful in the chicane. 90 seconds remain. Barry 1 second ahead of Julian. Julian 5 ahead of Sal. Sal 17 ahead of George. George 5.7 ahead of Vince. Minute 15 down. Sorry, minute 15 to go. 75 seconds remain. All right, so it sounds like BG is eating sandwiches. What kind of sandwich, BG?
1 minute left.
4 down, 1 to go, drivers. All right, so we got BG rooting on his TLR teammate, Julian Taylor. All right, now Barry Soppet leading by 0.7. 1906 versus the 1907. Got Sal in 18 flat. George a 17-15. Vince a 17-16. "20 seconds remain." All right, time about to expire. The difference between Barry and Julian, 0.083.
Hollywood done. Julian Taylor done.
Oh, it was close
Barry
at the
Soppet
finish
done.
here.
George Laxon done.
All right, VP
All
about to
drivers
finish.
are finished.
All right, your
Vince
winner
Peterson done.
and new top qualifier, Julian Taylor, going 1905.4, taking it by just 0.3 of a second. So Taylor 1905.4, Soppet at 1905.8, Alvarez 18 flat, Laxon 1714, Peterson 1718. All right, race number 3. That is going to be Expert 13.5 four-wheel drive buggy.
Kevin Allen. Bruh.
Bruh.
BP.
Bruh.
Goompa. Ryan Bernally. Jordan Rivera.
All right, I got check-ins from almost everybody. If I can get all my truck guys out to the track, please. Thank you, sir. I like the teamwork, guys. Everybody helping each other out. All right, let's see. Miranda. Oh, that doesn't sound good. That does not sound like a happy buggy. Un minuto, por favor. Whoa, holy hamburgers. Wow. Well, I'll give you a 9.5 on that one. Oh. Dude, I still don't know how he drives that thing. I can see wheels. That's all I see is wheels. I can't see it. He's driving the John Cena car, guys. You can't see it. Oh, man. Hey, Miranda, you want to grab the two-wheel instead? I mean, then you can at least drive. I mean, yeah. Vernali's running a mod. His NICADs are dumping. I guess that was the thing when some of our 40-plus drivers were kids. You only got like 5 minutes of runtime, like if you were lucky. Hey, I mean, I'm from the pre-LiPo generation too, but when I got into it, it was nickel metal batteries. Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah, I had to do that. I remember I had a Dean's battery jig. There we go.
Too soon, Junior.
All right, folks, we're going to get this party started. All right, fastest opening lap goes to Bryant Mirafonte of 14.177. Got Kalis Lowe right there of 14.193. Guys like Bryant and Kalis are really pushing the limit of what you can possibly do with an RC car. So Bryant starting us off with a trio of 14.1s. Kalis on lap 3, 14.0. Way to go. All right, this looks like we're going to get another excellent battle here between Bryant and Kalis. Bryant 14.0 that time by, but Kalis slightly faster 14.0, 14.008. Almost a bond lap, about a thousandth off. All right, so we got Bryant currently half a second ahead of Kalis. Kalis 3.7 ahead of Kevin. Kevin 0.9 ahead of Brandon. Brandon 1 second ahead of Ryan. Ryan 0.2 ahead of Jordan. Jordan 1.5 ahead of Jeff. Minute 30 down, 3:30 to go. All right, minute 40 down, 3:20 to go. Careful, back straight, back straight, back straight. Be careful on the back straight. That is clear. And it looks like that was Mirafonte who went upside down. That'll likely hand it over to Kalis Lowe. How low can you go? All right, Kalis bringing it down to a 21.5 flat, almost on a 22-lap pace. Back straight, right in the middle. That is clear. Ooh, Bryant going 13.9. So Kalis currently, a little trouble for Kalis there. He was 2.3 ahead of Bryant. We'll see what it comes down to when they cross the line. And right now it's Bryant up by 1/10 of a second. Good teamwork, guys. 2:25 remains. This time by Kalis ahead by 0.024. So Kalis 21.06.2, Brian 21.06.3, Brandon 20 flat, Kevin 20.01, Ryan 19.02, Jordan 19.03, Jeff 19.06.
2 minutes left.
3 down, 2 to go. Careful exiting the rhythm, that is clear. 150 to go, drivers. Minute 40 remains. Kalis 21.04, Brian 21.05, Kevin 20.01, Brandon 20.02, Ryan 20.15, Jordan 19.03, Jeff 18 flat. All right, a minute 10 to go. Brian now to the top spot, just 0.098 ahead of Kalis. Kalis 8 seconds ahead of Kevin. Kevin 0.4 ahead of Brandon. Brandon 9 ahead of Ryan. Ryan 2.5 ahead of Jordan. Jordan 9 ahead of Jeff. Just under 1 minute remains. Brian, Kalis, Kevin, Brandon, Ryan, Jordan, Jeff. Whoa. What's up? 35 seconds left.
So Mason's part is done. Riley just started a fight with the boys. That's Nicole's daughter. So Riley and Nicole are out, and my back is shot. I slipped on the steps.
Man.
So Team Cassidy, Mina is out.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Wow.
But take all 5 of us out for the races.
Dang.
I'm
Okay.
sorry.
It is what it is.
Yeah. It was hard enough to get up here and tell you this.
Oh, man. Yeah, get some rest. Get some ice.
Sorry for fucking up your races.
Hey, it is what it is. I'll deal with it.
Probably making it shorter night for you.
Kind of. Kind of maybe. I don't know.
At least you're making the rest shorter.
Yeah, we'll
Gumpa done.
We'll see what happens.
BP done. Jordan Rivera done.
All right, sorry about that, guys. Just
Done.
meeting
Kevin
with the
Allen
Cassidy
done.
team manager.
Too soon Junior done. All drivers are finished.
Okay, so Bryant Mirafonte
Ryan
taking the
Bernal,
victory there, going 21:03. Kalis 21:06. Brandon 20:02. Kevin 20:06. Ryan 20:11. Jordan 19:02. Jeff 19:09. Kyle Panaga, you out there? Kyle, are you going to be ready for the main events? I might have to run you a Sportsman tonight because there's nobody else in Rookie. I can't do a one-car race.
Transponder 5,
But you'll get, the winning points for Rookie, of course.
Alex Dang.
All right, this is 17.5 Sportsman
Milo
Buggy.
Laxon. 10 car Ted. Vince Peterson. Ben Halverson.
Okay, got everybody checked in. Got my marshals out. Let's see, I can use one maybe by the ice cream machine over here. Then maybe one getting onto the back straight too. That'd be awesome. All right, folks, we are going racing. Oh, drag race off the line. Vince, it didn't count you that time, so you'll start this next time by. Sometimes if you're a little too close to the line, it doesn't want to count you. Hey, it's all good. Didn't count. All right, so we got Milo at 16.5, Ben 17.9, Alex at 18.9, Theo at 19.0. 35 seconds in. And Vince's first lap going to be an 18.3. Careful at the wall ride, guys. Careful at the wall ride. That's clear. Careful exiting the chicane. All right, we're 50 seconds in. All right, one down, 4 to go. Ben Halverson out front, driving the blue ride. Theo up to the 2, followed by Milo, Alex, and Vince. All right, Theo Lynn, 0.6 ahead of Ben. Got Ben 0.3 ahead of Milo. Milo 11 ahead of Alex. Alex 0.7 ahead of Vince. All right, we are minute 55 down, 3:05 remaining. So Theo, Milo, Ben, Vince, and Alex, your running order so far. $2:15 down, drivers 2:45 to go. All right, we are 2:30 down with 2:30 to go. Theo, Ben, Milo, Vince, and Alex, your running order. Right now, Theo 18.16 for pace. We got Ben 17.06, Milo 17.08, Vince 16.03, Alex 16.11.
2 minutes left.
Careful up front, guys. Careful up front. That's clearing up. Got a minute 45 to go, drivers. Theo 3 seconds ahead of Ben. Ben 2 ahead of Milo. Milo 4 ahead of Vince. Vince 8 ahead of Alex. Got Ben going 16.5 that last time by. Theo going 17.1. Minute 25 remains, drivers. Theo, a 16.8 that time by. Really? Oh, that's a shame.
1 minute left.
All right, we'll have to review that one after the race. Careful in the middle, careful in the middle. All right, my video review system is not working right now.
Milo Lax undone. Alex
I
Dan
did
done.
hear from multiple sources there. Theo might not have done the full distance
10
on a
Quartet
lap.
done. Ben Halverson done. All drivers are finished. Vince
All right,
Peterson
so
done.
all right, hey BP, can I get you over here? Cool. Just who I want to talk to. So he went to the middle. Okay. And he didn't stop. Okay. Got it. Okay. Thank you, guys.
Transponder
Hold on a sec.
8764071.
All right, so yeah, there was a bit of a track cut there, so it'll be a 1 position penalty. All right, let's get all of our sportsman guys out to the track, please. I will need you guys to marshal this race. This is going to be race number 5, our intermediate buggy category. Yeah.
Jeff Nice. K Kim.
All right, let's get all of our turn marshals out here, please. I got Theo. I got Vince. I'm looking for the rest of my group. All right. Where are the rest of my sportsman drivers? Yes.
George Laxson.
Okay, Milo's over there. Okay. So got Milo, got Ben, got Theo, got Vince. Yeah, if Milo and Alex are in the same corner, that does not work for me, brother. I'm gonna need somebody over on the left side in the chicane. I'm gonna need somebody in the left side over in the chicane. I don't know. Looks like Milo might be on the way. All right, folks, we are gonna get this party started. Down to 4 cars in intermediate, so yeah, I'll need a little bit of help for the next race. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to start combining categories. You guys won't like that. All right, fastest opening lap goes to Levers at 16.5. That's going to be that yellow and green car. All right, so lap 2, we got George getting it down to a 16.3. K going to 15.9. All right, 45 in. 4:15 remains. All right, we got K going 1906, Jeff at 1914, George at 1914, Justin 1801. Hey, John, I might need your help for the next race. All right, I might have to combine sportsman and intermediate for the main events. We'll see how this goes. Kind of running on a lock of turn marshals. All right, K going 1907, George 1913, Justin 1916, and Jeff 1704 at the moment. Already improving to an 18. All right, we are 2 minutes down, 3 minutes to go. All right, good to go. All right, 225 in, 235 remaining. Got K4 ahead of George. George 3.8 ahead of Justin. Justin 2.6 ahead of Jeff. 235 in, 225 to go. All right, K, George, Jeff, Justin, your running order. K on a 1904, George 1916, Jeff an 1810, Justin 1813.
2 minutes left.
All right, 1:40 to go. All right, now K is up on TQ pace by about 7 seconds. So K at 1903, George going 1914, Jeff 1807, Justin 17:05. Got a minute 15 remaining here. 75 seconds left. All right, folks, we're coming up on 4 minutes down.
1 minute left.
$45 seconds remain. $30 seconds to go. Okay, now 9 ahead of George. George 8.6 ahead of Jeff. Jeff 9.3 ahead of Justin. We got Expert 17.5 up next. All right, folks, so there will be probably a bit of an order change going into the main events, just so you guys know early.
K. Kim done.
When I announce the main order, it may
Jeff
be
Nye's
different
done.
than qualifying order. You might be in a different race number.
George Laxon done. All drivers are
All
finished.
right, that'll be a race, guys. K going
Justin
1903,
Lever's done.
George 1914, Jeff 1805, Justin 1821. All right, folks, up next is Expert. It's going to be a 10-car race. All right, I may need all the help I can get turn marshaling this one, guys. Only 4 cars in the last one. I may need at least a couple of extra turn marshals.
Martin White. Rico Padilla. Let's go, Art. BP. Bruh. Goompa. LT Gray. Ryan R. Randall. Ryan Vernally.
All right, folks, we're going to get this party started. All right, fastest opening lap goes to Kalis at a 14.4. He backs it up with another 14.4. Got Bryant to 14.5, Brandon 14.9, Jordan a 15.1, Tony a 15.0, Marty a 15.4, Art 15.8, Rigo 15.3, Ryan a 16.9. All right, 50 seconds in, 4:10 to go. Right now it's Kalis out front, 2103. Bryant to 2106. Brandon 20 flat. Jordan 2005. Martin 2010. Art 1901. Tony 1902. Rigo in 1910. Ryan 1916. Vernali in 1806. All right, a minute 20 down, 3:40 to go. All right, 130 dive down, 3:25 to go. Back straight, back straight. Careful in the back straight. Minute 50 in, 3:10 remaining. Kalis 1 second ahead of Bryant. Bryant 2.5 ahead of Brandon. Brandon is back straight, back straight. Hey, Kay, can we get you in the corner instead? Awesome. All right, 210 down, 250 to go. And Kalis missing a lap here. So, let's see. Getting that counted for. Kalis 2105, Bryant 2106, Brandon 2113, Martin at 2008, Tony 2013, Rigo 1901, Art 1905, Ryan 1905. 245 down, 215 to go. Kalis 1 second ahead of Bryant. Bryant 3 ahead of Brandon. Brandon 5 ahead of Martin. Martin 2.5 ahead of Tony. Tony 1.6 ahead of Rigo. Rigo 2.3 ahead of Ryan. Ryan 0.1 ahead of Art. 3 down.
2 minutes left.
2 minutes left. Minute 45 remains. Kalis going 14-2. Bryant a 14-3. Brandon a 14-7. Martin a 14-8. Tony, let's see. What's Tony's fast lap? Tony a 15-0. Minute 30 to go. All right. We got Kalis 1 second ahead of Bryant. Bryant 6.9 ahead of Brandon. Brandon 3.6 ahead of Marty. Marty 5 ahead of Tony. Tony half a second up on Rigo. Rigo 3 ahead of Ryan. Ryan 8 ahead of Art.
One minute left.
You heard the man. A minute to go. Kalis 2105.2, 2/10 of a second ahead of QQ pace. It's going to be close here. We come down to the final lap. Kalis currently 1.6 ahead of Bryant. Bryant is 6.7 ahead of Brandon. Brandon 6 ahead of Martin. Martin 4 ahead of Tony. Tony 2 ahead of Rigo. Kalis 2105.2. Got Bryant to 2107. Brandon 2001. Martin 2008. Tony 2013. Rigo 19 flat, Ryan 1903, Art 1912. Ten seconds left.
BP done. Bra done. Gumpa done. Rico Padilla done. Martin White done. Let's go Art done.
All right, folks. Got 2 more on the clock.
LT Gray done. All drivers are
And
finished.
that'll be a race.
Ryan
Your
Bernoli
winner
done.
and new TQ, Kalis Lowe. 2105.1, getting TQ by 0.3 of a second. Got Bryant going 2107. We got Brandon 2002, Martin 2007, Tony 2013, Rigo 1903, Art 1910, Ryan 1911. Race number 7 is going to be 21.5 buggy. All right, this one's going to be Ben, Theo, Milo, Alex, John, Kin, and Dave.
Kin low. Loctite Milio. Ten Carted.
Hey, Kyle,
Ben
could you straighten out
Halverson.
that piping right there, please? The one right in front of you.
Milo Laxson.
Just make sure it's straight. Yeah.
David Newell.
Oh, Martin White got a lot taller and a lot more Canadian. Yeah, happy Canada Day to our Canadians out there. That's kind of cool. Canada Day is on the same week as America Day. We can all celebrate together. All right, folks, we're going to get this one going. Woo! All right, we got Emilio 16-1, Noel 17-1, Loa 17-2, Halverson 17-1, Lynn 17-7, Loxon an 18-9, Dang a 22. We're 30 seconds in, drivers. Just a reminder, guys, you're not supposed to have reverse. 45 in, 4:15 to go. All right, 55 in, 4:05 to go. John Melio fast lap that time by 15.8. He's doing great. So right now, 15.6 in the mix. Careful in the rhythm section, guys. Careful in the rhythm. Minute 15 in, 3:45 left. So Melio on a 19:04. Yeah, Nolan 18:02, Low an 18:04. Sportsman, we got Lynn on 17:02, Laxton 17:13, Halverson 16:05, Dang a 16:19. Fast lap in our sportsman group, a 16.8 out of Ben Halverson. All right, a minute 50 down, 3:10 to go. Two down, 3 to go. So 2:15 in, 2:45 remaining. Theo going 17 flat, Ben 16:03, Alex 16:12. And then our experts, we got John the 19:16, Dave at 18:09, Ken at 18:15. 2:30 down, 2:30 remains. All right, 2:15 remains. Careful up front, guys. Careful up front. That is clear. Hold, hold, hold. Stop
2
there.
minutes left.
And go. All right, minute 45 remaining. Emilio 19:13, Lowell 18:10, Low a 17:01. Then Sportsman, we got Lynn 1704, Halverson 1601, Dank 1501. All right, drivers, a minute 30 to go. That is 3.5 minutes. All right, 105 to go, drivers. 4 minutes in.
1 minute left.
Theo 1706, Ben 1602, Alex 1503, John the 1912, Dave an 1810, Ken 1701. 45 seconds remain. $35 seconds remain. All right, 20 seconds to go. Five seconds left.
Ten Quartet done. David Newell done. Loctite Milio done. Alex Dang done. Kin Lo done. All drivers
All right, that'll be a race, guys. It's going to be
done.
sportsman-wise. Theo going 1705, Ben 1715, Alex is 1616. Then our experts, we got John 1912, Dave in 1807, Ken in 1816. All right, race number 8, 40-plus buggy.
Barry Soppet. Kevin Allen. Martin White. Let's Go Art. Julian Taylor. Rico Padilla. Jeff Nyes. Loctite Milio.
All right, need a little help at the wall ride. Let's get our 21.5 guys out here.
Ryan R. Randall. L. Tigre.
All right, this is 40 plus. Dave, is there anybody over here? Okay, cool. All right, awesome. All right, guys, we are going racing. All right, 30 seconds in. Barry Soppet, fastest opening lap, 14.9, and he backs it up at 14.6. So we're 45 in, 4:15 to go. Barry, Martin, Julian, Rigo, Kevin, Art, Tony, John, Ryan, and Jeff, your full running order. Hey, Theo, can we get you by the ice cream machine over here? Theo, can we get you by the ice cream machine, please? Minute 20 in, 3:40 to go. Oh, Barry out front, 21-13. Julian, 2006. Martin, 2008. Kevin, 2009. Rigo, 2011. Tony, 2012. Ryan, 19 flat. Art, 1902. John, 1907. Jeff, 1804. Minute 45 in, 3:15 to go. Barry bringing it down to a 14-5. Looking alive. Careful in the cinnamon roll, guys. Cinnamon roll. Dave all over that one. Looks like Dave had his coffee. Careful, getting onto the back straight. So we got Barry 21-13. We got Julian 2008. Kevin also 2008. Martin 2009. Rigo 2011. Tony 1901. Ryan 1902. Art 1906. John 1913. Jeff 1806. 235 down, 225 to go. All right, 250 in, 210 remaining. Barry, Martin, Julian, Kevin, Rigo, Ryan, Tony, Art, John, and Jeff. Theo.
2 minutes left.
Minute 50 remaining. Yeah, good heads up move there, Dave. Eventually, I would have noticed he missed a lot, but good heads up move. Minute 30 remaining. Right now, Barry 2.3 ahead of Marty. Marty 0.3 ahead of Julian. Julian 0.8 ahead of Kevin. Kevin 1.8 ahead of Rigo. Rigo 1.1 ahead of Ryan. Ryan 0.9 ahead of Tony. Tony 8.7 ahead of John. John 4.9 ahead of Jeff. Jeff 1 ahead of Art. A minute 10 to go, drivers.
One minute left.
55 seconds to go. Barry holding down a 2.5 second lead. Martin 1.5 ahead of Kevin. Kevin 2.3 ahead of Rigo. Now Rigo 0.1 ahead of Julian. Julian 0.9 ahead of Ryan. Ryan 0.3 ahead of Tony. So Barry 2004, Martin 2006, Kevin 2009, Rigo 2013, Ryan 2013, Julian 2014, Tony a 19 flat, John 1911. $20 seconds remain. $10 seconds left.
Barry Soppet done. Rico Padilla done. Martin White done. Kevin Allen done. Jeff Nyes done. Julian Taylor done. LT Gray done. Ryan R. Randall done.
All right,
All
and that
drivers
will
are
be
finished.
a race.
Loctite
Barry going
Emilio done.
2004. Martin 2008, Kevin 2009, Julian 2013.1, Ryan 2013.7, Tony 2016, Rigo 19 flat, John 1916, Jeff 1805. All right, and that was the Ocho. On to the Nueve. This is Sportsman four-wheel drive. Might only be 3 of you this round.
Justin Levers. Racing Rico.
All right, let's get all of our drivers from that last one out to the track, please. Actually, geez, I might need some of you 40-plus guys to marshal race 1 the next round.
Ben Halverson.
So, yeah, if you're not out here already, I could use your marshal race 1 next round. Yeah, Tony, Art, if I can get you guys marshal race 1 next round. I'm definitely going to need a little help there. All right, guys, we're going to get this party started. Wow. 2 drivers with the exact same lap time. Justin Levers, John Rico, both going 16.255. Wow. Impressive, guys. I'll buy you an ice cream if you could do it again. And right now it's going to be Ben Halverson taking over the top spot. Oh, we'll see how it looks this time, bye. Ben leading that lap. Now all 3 drivers with at least 1 error, so that should even the playing field. But right now it's Justin 0.8 ahead of Ben. Ben 0.1 ahead of John. Close race here. Got $1.15 down, 3:45 left. Rico a 15.7. What rhymes with 7? All right, Rico out front, half a second ahead of Ben. Ben 0.1 ahead of Justin. Minute 30 down, 3:30 left. All right, Rico, there we go. 15.8 doing great. Justin with a 16.2. Ben a 16.4. Minute 45 down, 3:15 to go. All right, 2 down, 3 remain. Right now, Rico 15.7 once again. His pace now 18.04. Justin 18.14. Ben 17.01. Rico currently 3.5 ahead of Levers. Levers 2.1 ahead of Halverson. Got 2:45 remaining. All right, folks, we're approaching the halfway point. 2:30 down, 2:30 to go. All right, 2:20 remains. All right, we got Justin down to a 16.2, Ben down to a 16.0.
2 minutes left.
3 down, 2 to go. Right now it's Rico on 18.01. Got Halverson in 1812, Levers in 1817. Minute 45 remaining. John, Ben, Justin. Got a minute 30 to go, drivers. Minute 25 left. All right, drivers, got just over 1 minute remaining.
1 minute left.
John, 1915. Ben, 1815. Justin, 1701. 50 seconds remain. 40 seconds left. $30 seconds to go. Oh, man, Rico on 3 wheels. I mean, I would too.
Racing Rico done.
All right, so Rico going to finish up in 1802 on 3 wheels.
Justin Levers done.
Oh, yeah, Rico, we did get some low-profile wheel
All
nuts
drivers
in.
are finished.
If
Ben
you need 'em.
Halverson done.
All right, Rico, Halverson, Levers, your finishing order. You're going to take a short break here. At least, yeah, we'll probably do a 10-minute break here, guys. All right, guys, listen up. Our new race order heading into the main event. We're going to start off with Stadium Truck. 13.5 4-wheel will be race 2. Then Intermediate Buggy will be race 3. Sportsman Buggy will be race 4. Expert Buggy will be race 5. 21.5 race 6. 40 plus race 7. Sportsman Open will be race 8. Had to switch Intermediate and Sportsman to make sure Expert has enough turn marshals. Calling for volunteers doesn't seem to work, so did what I had to do there. All right, folks, we'll get this show on the road about 7 minutes. All right, Stadium Truck, you guys are the first main event up.
Hollywood.
All right, I am
Barry
going to need
Soppin.
my drivers from Sportsman Open, our four-wheel drive sportsman category. Y'all, my guys from race number 8. I will need you guys to turn marshal. All right, I got Julian, I got Sal, I got Barry. I'm looking for George and Vince.
Julian Taylor.
George Laxon, Vince Peterson. You guys are up. Yeah, we need marshals.
George Laxon. Vince Peterson.
All right, we got everybody out here. Somebody get hit by a truck. All right, guys, let's line them up before any more damage gets done. We're going to put Julian on the 1, Barry 2, Sal 3, George 4, Vince 5. All right, grid is good. Drivers, best of luck. We are going racing in less than 5. All right, Taylor, half a second ahead of Soppit. Soppit 0.8 ahead of Alvarez. Yeah, it's Sal 0.5 ahead of George. George 0.7 ahead of Vince. We are 30 seconds in, 4:30 to go. Taylor going 15.5 this time by. All right, we're 45 in, 4:15 to go. All right, Taylor, 2011. Soppit, paces don't matter. This is the main event. Right now, we have Barry all over the back of the race leader. 110 down, 350 remaining. Fast lap right now. Almost a tie here. We got 15.558 versus a 15.555. And Taylor goes to 15.4 that time by. 125 down, 3:35 to go. All right, a little bit of breathing room now for Taylor. So, 1:40 in, 3:20 remaining. Taylor for 0.8 gap, but a little trouble for Taylor. It's a little trouble for Barry. All right, gap's about the same, 0.722. Minute 55 in, 3:05 to go. Right now, closest battle on track is the battle for the top spot. White truck versus the white and purple with yellow. 210 down, 250 to go. Taylor's starting to pull ahead. Starting to set sail. Let's see what Soppy can do about it. 240 to go. Barry going 15-4 last time by. This time by gap 1.3 between those two trucks. And Barry getting closer and closer to the race leader here. 2:25 left, 0.6 is the gap. Leaders are coming up on George, making their way by safely. 2:15 to go. Oh, Barry catching the back wheels there. That's going to give about 10 feet back to Julian. 1.2 the gap at the line. Got Barry 9 ahead of Sal. Sal 8 ahead of George. George 13 ahead of Vince. Minute 55 to go. All right, a minute 35 to go. 0.4 the gap between your race leaders. And Barry taking over the top spot. Julian pushing a little bit wide over that front double. Right now, Barry 0.5 ahead of Julian. Got minute 10 to go. All right, folks, we are now 4 minutes in.
1 minute left.
Julian going 15-4 that time by. Catching a draft off the race leader. Getting even closer, wheeling him in a little bit there. 50 seconds remain. A little nudge. 45 seconds to go. $35 seconds left. Julian goes wide. And Barry taking over the top spot with 30 seconds to go. Julian looking for position. A little bit of contact. They keep it going. Battle is still on. 20 seconds left. Down the back straight they go. Half a second is the gap. 8 seconds to go. Oh, Taylor a little off trajectory there. And that might be it.
Hollywood done. Very
Good
solid
battle
done.
between Barry and Julian.
Taylor done.
All right, one more car, 2 more cars.
Vince Peterson done.
And
All
that'll be your
drivers
race,
are
guys.
finished.
Your podium tonight,
George
Barry,
Laxon done.
Julian, and Sal. All right, and that'll take us into 13.5 for wheel drive. So our 13.5 four-wheel drive class tonight going to be Brian, Kalis, Brandon, Kevin, Jordan, Ryan, and Jeff.
Kevin Allen. Ryan Bernally. Bruh. BP. Goompa. Too soon, Junior.
It's the John Cena car. You can't see it. All right. Is Jordan going to make this one? Oh, you don't have to, but. All right, we'll let Jordan get a lap, get him checked in here.
Jordan Rivera.
Okay, so our starting lineup can be Bryant 1, Kalis 2, Brandon 3, Kevin 4, Jordan 5, Ryan 6, Jeff 7. All right, grid set. We got some marshals. We are going racing in less than 5. Here we go. Oh, Goomba falling back to the 3 spot. Michaelis out front, BP in the 2, Bryant 3, followed by Kevin, then Jeff, Jordan, and Ryan. All right, we are 30 seconds in. Kalis 0.9 ahead of BP. BP surrendering that spot to Bryant. I'd probably do the same thing. 40 seconds in. So we got Kalis 1 second ahead of Goomba. Goomba 2.3 ahead of Kevin. Kevin 0.2 ahead of BP. Yeah, Brandon 3.7 ahead of Jeff. Jeff 0.7 ahead of Jordan. Jordan 0.5 ahead of Ryan. All right, 1 down, 4 to go. Back straight, I'm being told. Everything good? Okay. So, oh, back straight, back straight, back straight. We got 130 down, 330 to go. And right now, Kalis 0.4 ahead of Goomba. 0.2 this time by. Bryant 5 ahead of Brandon. Brandon 6 ahead of Kevin. Kevin 1 ahead of Ryan. Ryan 3.5 ahead of Jeff. Jeff 6.8 ahead of Jordan. Got a minute 55 down, 3:05 to go. Careful up front, guys. Careful up front. Thank you, Vince. 2:05 down, 2:55 remaining. All right, so we got Kalis 0.6 ahead of Bryant. Bryant 7 ahead of Brandon. Brandon 5 ahead of Kevin. Kevin 5 ahead of Ryan. Ryan 0.3 ahead of Jeff. And Jeff 11 ahead of Jordan. Kalis low going 14-1 that time by. Fast lap being held down by Bryant at a 13-8. Doing great. And he is there. Flashing the high beams at Kalis. 2:45 down, 2:15 to go. Down the back straight they go. 0.3 is the gap. Just over 2 minutes remain.
2 minutes left.
All right, Kalis, Brian, Brandon, Kevin, Jeff, Ryan, and Jordan. Kalis 14-0 last time by. He is now 0.5 ahead of Bryant. That was our closest battle on track. They're about to cross the line once again. This time by 0.6, so Kalis ahead by a tenth that time by. Minute 30 remains. Kalis, Bryant, Brandon, Kevin, Jeff, Ryan, and Jordan. All right, 3:35 in, 1:25 to go. Trouble there for Goomba. So right now, Kalis 1.3 ahead.
1 minute left.
Minute to go. Careful in the rhythm section, guys. Careful in the rhythm. Oh, Goomba up and over. 45 seconds left. And race leader having some problems there. That's going to put Bryant half a second ahead with 30 to go. Good teamwork. We got 25 seconds left. They're about to cross the line again. This time by gap is 0.4. And it's going to come down to this here. Kalis on the back wing of Bryant. 15 seconds. Ooh, Kalis airing it out. 10 seconds left, drivers. This will likely be your last lap. 5 seconds. Oh, Kalis rolls it.
Too soon Junior done. Ryan Bernally done.
So it is
Gopa
going to
done.
be Bryant taking the
Bra
victory. Kalis 2,
VP
Brandon
done.
3, Kevin 4, Jeff
Jordan
5,
Rivera
Ryan
done.
6, and Jordan
All
7.
drivers are finished.
That will be a race,
Kevin
guys.
Allen done.
Podium for this one, Bryant, Kalis, and Brandon. All right. 17.5 intermediate, K, Jeff, George, Justin Paxton, no Paxton, and no Brian. So it's going to be K, Jeff, George, and Justin. This is race number 3.
Justin Levers. K. Kim. Jeff Nyes. George Laxon.
All right, let's get our turn marshals out here. I got Kalis Bryant, Brandon, and we got Ryan. We got Jordan. Okay. 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 All right, let's get K on the 1 spot. Jeff on the 2, George 3, Justin 4. This is our 17.5 intermediate class. Okay. Okay, grid is set. We're going racing in less than 5. All right, 25 in, 4:35 to go. All right, we got K ahead of the field here. 45 seconds in. All right, now K is 1.2 ahead of Jeff. Jeff 1.9 ahead of George. George 2.3 ahead of Justin. 1 minute down, 4 minutes remain. All right, minute 25 down, 3:35 remaining. $1.40 down, 3:20 to go. So, K 2.5 ahead of Jeff. Jeff 3.8 ahead of George. George 2.1 ahead of Justin. We got 2 minutes down, 3 minutes to go. So, okay, 6 seconds ahead. He's trying to wrap this championship up tonight. 2:25 down, 2:35 to go. This time by, we got K 6.7 ahead of Jeff. Jeff 1.2 ahead of George. George 2.7 ahead of Justin. Just about 3 minutes down.
2 minutes left.
That last time by, K going to 15.5. Got Jeff a 15.7. George a 16.1. Justin also 16.1. Minute 50 remains. Minute 20 to go. K, Jeff, George, and Justin. Careful on the back straight, guys. And that is clear.
1 minute left.
4 down, a minute to go. Race leader driving that red, gray, and white. 50 seconds remain. K 5.6 ahead of Jeff. Jeff 5.5 ahead of George. George 5.3 ahead of Justin. 40 seconds to go. All right, 10 seconds left.
K Kim done. Justin Levers done. Jeff Nyes done. All drivers are
All right,
finished.
that'll be a race. K,
George
Jeff,
Laxon done.
and George, your podium tonight for intermediate. All right, if anybody out there can give us a hand for this next one, it'd be much appreciated. It's going to be Sportsman Buggy up next. I'll be Vince, Theo, Ben, Milo, Alex, and Kyle.
Vince Peterson. Ten car Ted. Alex Dang. Kyle Panaga.
Emilio rubbing his belly there. Ate too much. How many hamburguesas did you
Ben
have?
Alverson.
Just one? Oh, okay. Oh, man. Okay. Yeah, me too. Is Milo going to make this one? Oh, last call for Milo. Check the battery plugs. What's going on? Ah. Anyone have a hot iron? Ah, that sucks. Okay, that works. Way to go, Dad. Hey, don't give him any ideas now. All right, so it's going to be Vince on the 1, Theo 2, Ben 3, Milo 4, Alex 5. And Kyle 6.
Milo Laxon.
All right, so Kyle has the victory in rookie in the bag. Okay, a little battery change here. All right, folks, we got our grid. We are going racing in less than 5. Here we go. All right, let's restart this one, guys. Let's restart this one. All right, Vince on the 1, Theo 2, Ben 3, Milo 4, Alex 5, and Kyle 6. All right, grid's good. We're going to go again. Less than 5. All right, it's going to be Vince out front, followed by Theo. Milo in the 3. Alex 4, Ben 5. 30 seconds in. Oh, one out of the park. Can I get somebody to get that car back on track? So Vince is 1.1 ahead of Theo. Theo 3.9 ahead of Alex. Alex 1.3 ahead of Ben. Ben 0.7 ahead of Milo. We got 55 down, 4:05 to go. All right, 110 down, 350 remaining. Oh, hold on. Don't take him out. Ah. Yeah, those are leaders. You got to make way for your leaders. General rule of thumb, if a car comes flying up on you, give him a little bit of space, let him on by. 140 down, 320 to go. All right, we got Vince 1.4 ahead of Theo. Theo 7 ahead of Milo. Milo 1.5 ahead of Alex. And Alex 2.9 ahead of Ben. 2 minutes in, 3 minutes to go. Whoa. Oh. Get both, yep. So we got ourselves a battle for the lead here. That's going to be Vince versus Theo. They're just half a second apart. 230 down, 230 to go. Trouble for Vince in the rhythm section. That is going to allow Theo by. Yeah, 245 down, 215 remaining. So Theo 3.3 ahead of Vince. Vince 8 ahead of Milo. Milo 0.3 ahead of Alex. Alex 2 seconds ahead of Ben.
2 minutes left.
All right, we got a minute 50 to go. Back straight, back straight. And that is clear. All right, a minute 35 to go. All right, guys, let's try to take it easy. The trigger is proportional, guys. That means if you squeeze a little, the car goes kind of slower. If you squeeze a lot, the car goes faster. Please make use of that resolution. Yeah, just over a minute to go. Drivers, careful exiting the wall ride.
1 minute left.
All right, Theo Lynn leading the way. He is 1.1 ahead of Vince. Vince is 8 ahead of Alex. Alex 1 ahead of Ben. Ben 5.9 ahead of Milo. Careful back straight. That is clear. 30 seconds to go. This time by Theo 1.1 ahead of Vince with 23 seconds to go. All right, 15 seconds remain. Time about to expire here.
Alex Dang done.
When you cross the line,
Ben
you will be
Halverson
done.
10 Quartet done. Vince Peterson done.
And that will be
All
a
drivers
race.
are finished.
It's going to be Theo with the victory here,
Milo
followed by
Laxon done.
Vince in the 2, Alex in the 3, Ben 4, Milo 5, Kyle 6. All right, folks, top 3 of the podium, Theo, Vince, and Alex. And that'll take us into race number 5, 17.5 Expert.
BP. Bruh. Rico Padilla. Let's go Art. Martin White. Jordan Rivera.
All right, I'm going to need some turn marshals out here, please. All my sportsman drivers, I'm going to need all of you.
Ryan R. Randall.
Hey, I need some turn marshals, guys. Let's get our sportsman group out
El
here.
Tigre. Ryan Vernally.
All right, grid for this one. It's going to be Kalis 1, Bryant 2, Brandon 3, Martin 4, Jordan 5, Tony 6, Ryan 7, Rigo 8, Ryan 9, Art 10. Vernali 7 and Randall 9. Good question. All right, folks, grid is set. Drivers, we're going racing in less than 5. Here we go. Low leads them off. Mirfuente in pursuit. So Kalis 2/10 up on Bryant. Bryant is half a second ahead of Brandon. Brandon 1 second ahead of Martin. 25 seconds in, 4:35 to go. Kalis 14.3, Bryant to 14.3. We're 35 seconds in. So 45 down, 4:15 remains. Your race leaders through that rhythm section. Blue and white versus blue and yellow. 55 in, 4:05 to go. 0.1 the gap here at the line. Yeah, BP about 2 seconds off of the lead group. Brandon currently 1.7 ahead of Martin. Martin 1.2 ahead of Rigo. Rigo 1 ahead of Ryan. Got Randall 1.4 ahead of Vernali. Vernali 2.7 ahead of Jordan. Jordan 5 ahead of Art. Art 0.5 ahead of Tony. Oh, I'm trouble for Bryant. Minute 30 down, 3:30 to go. So Kalis now 3.5 seconds ahead of BP. BP currently 1.7 ahead of Martin. Martin 0.7 ahead of Bryant. Bryant is 1.9 ahead of Ryan. 1:45 down, 3:15 to go. Kalis, Brandon, Martin, Bryant, Ryan, Rigo, Jordan, Tony, Art. Yeah, 2 down, 3 to go, drivers. Kalis with a 4-second lead. BP 2.8 ahead of Martin. Martin 1.7 ahead of Bryant. Bryant 1.3 ahead of Randall. Randall 2.4 ahead of Vernali. Vernali half a second up on Padilla. Trouble there for Kalis. Requiring the assistance of a marshal. That's going to bring BP closer. As well as the rest of the pack. 2:25 in, 2:35 to go. This time by Kalis 1.3 ahead of Brandon. Brandon 3.2 ahead of Martin. Martin 0.4 ahead of Bryant. Bryant flipping over in the chicane. Gets it back on all 4 wheels. 2:15 to go. This time by Kalis 1.5 seconds ahead. Brandon 3.2 ahead of Marty. Marty 1.6 ahead of Goompa. Goompa 2.5 ahead of Randall. Randall 3.8 ahead of Padilla. 3 minutes down, 2 minutes left. Minute 50 to go. BP down to a 14.5. Careful in the chicane. Chicane. Minute 40 to go. Okay, let's now 2.3 ahead of Brandon. Brandon 4 ahead of Martin. Martin 0.2 ahead of Bryant. Bryant now up to the 3 spot. Got minute 20 to go. In the middle, in the middle. Careful in the sim mineral, guys. Careful in the sim mineral. You're good, you're good. Thank you, Milo. Just over a minute to go.
1 minute left.
Kalis 3.5 ahead of Brandon. Brandon 3.4 ahead of Bryant. Bryant 5.9 ahead of Randall. Randall 2.5 ahead of White. White 1.9 ahead of Padilla. Wall ride, guys. Wall ride. Careful at the wall ride. That is clear. 40 seconds to go. Whoa. $25 seconds remaining. $15 seconds to go. Oh, BP off the track. That's going to allow Goompa by.
Ryan R. Randall done.
Goompa saying thank you.
Goompa done. Rico Padilla done. BP done. Jordan Rivera done. LT Gray done. Ryan Burnley
2 more.
done. Bruh
That'll
done.
be a race, guys.
Let's go.
So your
Art done.
podium tonight going to be Kalis
drivers
Lowe
are
taking the
finished.
victory.
Martin
Bryant
White done.
in the 2 and Brandon in the 3. All right, so your final order: Kalis Bryant, Brandon, Martin, Ryan Randall, Rigo, Tony, Vernali, Jordan, and Art. Okay, race number 6.
Loctite
This is our
Million.
21.5 category. It's going to be John, Dave, Kin, Ben, Theo, Paxton, Milo, and Alex.
Kinlow. David Newell. Alex Dang. Milo Laxon. Ten Carted. Ben Halverson.
All right, got everybody checked in? Hey, I had like 9 drivers that last race. If I can get maybe the rest of you guys to marshal another race, that'd be great. All right, lineup for this one. We're going to put John on the 1, David 2, Kin 3, Ben 4, Theo 5, Milo 6, Alex 7. BP, do I have someone over here? Do I have people over here? Oh, okay. 2. All right, folks. We're going racing in less than 2. Whoa. We got Emilio out front. David Knoll rocking the old Martin White paint job. Kinlow holding down the 3. Theo in the 4, followed by Ben. Then Alex and Milo. Got 35 down, 4:25 remaining. All right, we got Emilio this time by 1.8 ahead of Knoll. Knoll 0.7 ahead of Lowe. And Sportsman, we got Theo 0.4 ahead of Ben. Ben making the move. And Theo getting it back. Ben getting it back. Oh, trouble there for Ben. Minute 10 down, 3:50 to go. So this time by. Got John 2.2 ahead of Dave. Dave is 1.2 ahead of Ken. Leaders are working their way through traffic. Leader going to be the orange, blue, white. Second place going to be blue, orange, white. Third place going to be orange and white. A lot of orange and white in this race. Minute 45 down, 3:15 to go. Sportsman side of things, Theo 2 ahead of Ben. Ben 8 ahead of Alex. Alex 1.4 ahead of Milo. Minute 55 down, 3:05 to go. 2 down, 3 remaining. Milo moving up to the 3 spot in our sportsman category. All right, so fast laps. We got John a 16.1, Dave a 16.3, Ken 16.2, Theo a 17.1, Ben a 16.4, Milo 16.5 that time by. 2:35 remaining. All right, so leader going to be orange, white, blue. Second place going to be blue, orange, white. Third place going to be white and orange. Yeah, 2:15 to go, drivers. John ahead by 3.1. Dave ahead of Ken by 1.8. Theo 5 ahead of Ben. Ben 6 ahead of Milo. Milo 5 ahead of Alex. All right, we got 3 minutes down.
2 minutes left.
All right, 1:45 remaining. John holding down a 4-second lead. Careful on the back straight. Go inside, go inside. That is clear. Minute 20 to go. Let's see. Closest battle can be Ben and Milo, 2 seconds apart. Everybody else at least 3 to 4 seconds apart, minimum. 4 down.
1 minute left.
All right, leader coming up on some traffic here. Careful back straight, go wide, go wide. "35 seconds remain. "25 seconds left. All right, leaders are coming up on a little bit of traffic here. Give them some space, please. 10 seconds remain.
Milo Laxon done.
All right, race to the line, drivers.
10 Quartet done. Kinlo done. Ben Halverson done. Loctite Milio
All
done.
right, and that is going
Alex
to be
Dang done.
a race.
All drivers are finished. David Newell done.
All right, so it is going to be John, Dave, and Ken, your expert podium. Sportsman podium tonight will be Theo, Ben, and Milo. All right, folks, that'll take us into race number 7, our 40-plus class. If we got anybody out there, maybe some of our leftovers from the last race, could definitely use a little help for this one. This one's going to be a full house.
Barry Soppet.
Barry Martin, Kevin Rigo, Julian Ryan, Tony Art, John, and Jeff.
Martin White. Rico Padilla. Kevin Allen. Let's go Art. Julian Taylor. Ryan R. Randall. Jeff Nyes.
Let's just do it later, guys. Let's do it later. John's back-to-back too, so if we can't get it done really quickly, let's just do it later.
Loctite Milio.
All right, let's line them up, guys.
LT Gray.
It's going to be Barry on the 1, Martin 2, Kevin 3, Rigo 4, Julian 5, Ryan 6, Tony 7, Art 8, John 9, Jeff 10. All right, I got Ben over there. Got Theo, go to the left, please. All right, so I got Ben, I got Theo, I got Dave. I'm guessing I got Milo down over here. All right, guys, we are going racing in less than 5. And they're off. This is our 40-plus A main event. "15 seconds in, 4:45 to go. All right, 30 down. All right, now it is going to be Barry up by 1.2. Careful back straight. Careful back straight. Looks to be clear. 45 down, 4:15 remains. Barry up by 1.1. Martin 1.8 ahead of Julian. Julian 1.5 ahead of Kevin. Kevin 0.3 ahead of Rigo. Rigo 1.2 ahead of Tony. Tony 1.7 ahead of Ryan. Ryan 2.9 ahead of Art. Art 0.6 ahead of Jeff. Jeff 1 ahead of John. 1 minute down, 4 minutes left. Minute 15 in, 3:45 remains. Careful in the cinnamon roll, guys. Minute 30 down, 3:30 left. This time by Soppet 2 seconds ahead. Martin 2.8 ahead of Kevin. Kevin 0.2 ahead of Rigo. Rigo 1.1 ahead of Tony. Tony 1.1 ahead of Ryan. Got 1:45 down, 3:15 to go. All right, after this, we got our Sportsman 4-wheel drive class. We got Theo doing a little dance there. He's getting down with it. Barry getting stuck for a moment there. That is going to allow Martin White to close the gap slightly. Let's see what it is. Last time by 3.2 seconds. This time by at the stripe, it is 1.6. All right, Tony Rigo and Ryan battling for a mid-pack spot. Someone may have gotten wheeled there. Oh. All right. 240 down, 220 to go. $250 in, $210 remains. Looks like Kevin Allen now up to the 2 spot. So Barry 3.9 ahead of Kevin. 3 minutes down.
2 minutes left.
Barry 3.9 ahead of Kevin. Kevin 1.8 ahead of Martin. Martin 0.9 ahead of Tony. Tony 3.8 ahead of Ryan. Ryan 0.1 ahead of Julian. Julian 0.5 ahead of Rigo. Rigo 6 ahead of Art. Art 10 ahead of John. John 3 ahead of Jeff. 3:15 in, 1:45 remains. Barry 4.6 second lead. Minute 30 to go. He's on the driver's stand. Don't bother him. Hey, Bryn, we need your help. Minute 15 to go. Hey, Bryn, we need your help. Bryn.
1 minute
4
left.
minutes down, 1 to go. Hey, can somebody go get Bryn? $45 seconds to go. Oh, Barry 6 ahead of Kevin. Kevin 1.6 ahead of Martin. Martin 0.5 ahead of Tony. Tony 4.5 ahead of Ryan. Ryan 0.2 ahead of Rigo. Rigo 7 ahead of Julian. Julian 3.2 ahead of Art. 25 seconds remain. $15 seconds to go. Oh, help up front. Help up front. Theo.
Jeff Nyes done. Ryan R. Randall done. Barry Soppet done. Rico Padilla done. Julian Taylor done. Kevin Allen done. Martin White done.
Okay,
LT
looks like
Gray
that
done.
will be a race. Got a little bit of a dog
All
pile up
drivers
front
are
here.
Finished.
So your podium going to be Barry, Kevin, Martin. Rest order will be Tony, Ryan, Rigo, Julian, Jeff, Art, and John. Okay, this is our final race of the night.
Justin Levers.
So we might be down to 3 in this one. That's going to be John, Ben, and Justin.
Race and Rico.
What's up? I would have wanted to put you with the other wheeler class, to be honest. This is sportsman. No, I'd say run it after this one. Let these guys have their glory.
Ben Halverson.
All right. Grid for this one is going to be John, Ben, and Justin. All right, grid set. There we go. Driver's ready. We're going racing. Less than 5. So Rico already out to a pretty decent lead. 17-2 that time by for John. 17-1 for Justin. And we got Ben at 17-0. 45 seconds in. All right, Rico is 16-8, doing great. This time by, he is 5 seconds ahead of Justin. $16-6 for John Rico that time around. 16-1 for Levers. All right, we're a minute 15 down, 3:45 left. 16-3 that time for your race leader. See, Justin about to cross the line here. Gap is 6.6 seconds. And we got Justin 12 ahead of Ben. Minute 35 down, 3:25 to go. Two minutes down, 3 minutes to go. All right, John 7.6 ahead of Justin. Justin 13 ahead of Ben. $2.25 down, 2:35 to go. All right, 2:45 in, 2:15 to go. So John 8.9 ahead of Justin. Justin 15 ahead of Ben. We are now 3 minutes down.
2 minutes left.
All right, John Rico, a 15.7 last time by. He is now nearly 10 seconds ahead. Minute 35 to go. All right, a minute 25 to go. Rico, 9.8 ahead of Levers. Levers, 23 ahead of Halverson. Minute 20 remains. Levers going to 16-1 that time by. Ben going to 16-3 that time by. Rico going off a dot.
1 minute left.
4 down, 1 to go. Oh. That car might be broken. "30 seconds to go, drivers." "20 seconds left." This time by, looks like Halverson will take the 2 spot. Is it a plastic servo arm? No. Wow. Ouch. All right, time is about to expire. When you cross the line, you will be done.
Ben Halverson done. All
And that
drivers
will
are
be a
finished.
race. Rico,
Race and Rico
Halverson,
done.
and Levers to the podium, please. And if we have any other podiums that need to get done, let's get them done at this time. All right, that'll conclude tonight's racing. Thank you for coming out. We are doing on-road this weekend on Sunday. And to those of you viewing at home, goodbye